Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, anybody or anything with an ear or two that's listening right now. This is the show, the extravaganza, the podcast. Sometimes I'm always right. Episode 15. Had to come holler at my boy Rick Dave.
What up, what up, what up?
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've been doing a little back and forth, trying to see when we could get in some time to, chop it up a little bit.
For about a month now, ain't
it? Yeah. So we finally got some time to, sit down and chop it up with him. He's an engineer extraordinaire. He can get your song sounding right. You know what I'm saying? How your song sounding like it should be on the radio, on BET, MTV, all that. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to sit down and chop it up with him and let him know how he can help local singers, local rappers, any singer, any rapper, you know what I'm saying? Because he done did some major stuff too. He don't just work with local people now, you know what I'm saying? So before we get into that, I said I done knew Rick for a while, some years now. We was co-workers at Volkswagen.
Go ahead, like we say, AKA the plantation.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Gotta always, anytime you say Volkswagen, you gotta say the plantation.
Yeah. Since we've met, he's escaped the plantation. I'm still there, but you know what I'm saying. He fortunately got to get up out of there. I'm still there, but I'm working on it. But I just want to talk to you about first when you got to the point where you were working at Volkswagen and then you just said, "That's enough. I'm done. That's it. I'm through with this."
It's really more, walking out of there every day or hobbling out of there every day because your knees hurt, your back hurt, your feet hurt, your wrists hurt,
fingers hurt.
Everything hurt. You hold your phone, it just fall to the ground because your shit done cramped up.
Can't tie your shoes.
But yeah, that's pretty much what did it for me. And then going from that to dealing with, supervisors you don't like or stuff like that. And, but it got to where it was time. Because been doing it so long, and it was like, when am I going to take that chance on me? My kids are grown now, It ain't like, shit, if I ain't got the money for your Jordans, then guess what? I ain't got the money. You need to figure it out.
Right.
So get you a job at this point. I'm like, I sheltered y'all enough.
Yeah.
I've been working since I was 14. Right. Y'all, at this point, I think they was 18, 19. Oh, yeah. Y'all ain't never had a job. Shit, I already brought y'all up better than I had. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, when you made that decision to just, that's enough, I quit, it's over with, did you get any negative feedback or flack or any negative comments towards you about that?
Yeah, because I was going back and forth on whether to like straight up quit or take another job that allowed me to have my time freedom. And so at first it was like, fuck it, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna just do the studio. Yeah. But then, sitting there doing a responsible thing, I was just like, can I really afford to just straight up do it? Yeah. And, supervisor telling people, he gonna fail, he gonna do this. People online talking about, he ain't gonna make it, he ain't gonna do it. But then I decided to take a lower paying job that gave me my time freedom to build the business up. And then when COVID hit, they sent us home to work, and I was like, shit, I'm out. I'm good. Business will be good. I can make the same amount of money.
Yes, sir.
And one thing I do want to say, like I saw a video the other day, and it was like people talk bad about entrepreneurs having jobs. It's like your time gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, and I don't know if you've ever heard this, but this might change your mindset on having a job. Like, your job is your first business partner. Eventually you outgrow that business partner, and it's time to part ways. Everybody don't always have the same business partners around them when they start and 20 years later.
Yeah.
So if you look at your job as your first business partner, what's your exit strategy? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we got to look for, like, the exit strategy.
Yeah, I'm seriously working on that right now.
So but when the time is right for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't base yours off somebody else's. So, that's what I try to tell everybody, man. Like, everybody's time gonna come as long as you willing to put in the work.
Yeah. Okay. Now, you can just tell everybody when you come in the studio, or if they come in the studio, they trying to get their song sounding right. Like I say, he's a engineer extraordinaire, executive producer. He do all that. So what can you do to get their song to sound the best that it can sound?
So, like you said, I consider myself more of an executive producer than an engineer, because I'm going to help coach you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know, like, if you fuck up, like, I'm going to stop you. Like, I'm not going to let you, if you stop on bar, if you fuck up on bar 2, I'm not going to let you get to bar 12 and then be, hey, bro, like,
the whole 16.
Let's do this,
you messed up in the beginning.
Yeah, like if you got to punch in, you got to punch in. Ain't shit wrong with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they up there motherfucking going at it, ain't they? But I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it sounds like a stampede going on. But yeah, so like, I help coach you because I want you to have the best song possible, as long as you're willing to receive it. You got those people that want to come in and just do them and leave. All right, you don't want me to coach you? I sit here and just take your money.
Yeah.
But do you want me to provide you my expertise? Like, I've worked with G.O.A.T, Starlito, Killer Mike, Gorilla Zoe, and
I'm saying, talk to them now.
And so it's
Let
like,
them know now.
they sit there, and you got to develop that trust with your engineer.
Yeah.
And know that your engineer has the best in, damn, what am I trying to say? Like your engineer should want the best for your song, just like you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't want nobody just sit there and take your money. But some people are like that.
Yeah, just press record, you finish.
Some people like that. Like, I had a whole conversation on Facebook with a dude like 2-3 weeks ago. I don't even know if you seen that or not, but he was just like, an engineer shouldn't do that. Like, I just want you to sit there and record. All right, cool. I'll take your money.
Oh yeah, that's easier for you. Right.
But
I'm doing extra work to help you, but if you don't want me to do it, all right.
But now I'm getting to the point to where I don't even want them clients like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting to the point where I can be more selective. So it's like, do I really want to work with you if that's what you want?
Yeah.
Go to one of these dudes that, will charge you, $20 to record a song and it sound like shit.
Right,
and, go to one of them guys.
Right, because that could work negatively for you, because somebody hear that and then be like, who did that? Oh, Rick did. Like,
I had one of them conversations with an artist that I'm helping develop and everything now. Is like, we were talking about somebody else and how they just put out an album or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I did the mixing on that. They was like, you mixed that shit? And I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, but that's what they wanted.
That's what, yeah.
It's like, this is just like anything else, like in the service industry, because this is a service industry business. Mm-hmm. I got to give it to you how you want it. If you go to McDonald's and want your Big Mac with no mac sauce,
right? Yeah,
they got to leave the mac sauce off, right, yeah. Or you gonna be mad. So you come in here and you don't want this, and I do it, you gonna be mad. So at the end of the day,
you don't want it.
It's a service business. So yeah.
Okay. So have you did a mix for somebody or a song for somebody and you had negative feedback after they recorded or after they left, like, man, I ain't want this to sound like that, or I wanted it to sound like this, and you did this?
Yeah. And I had, and what's funny is something I wouldn't do now, but I gave them their money back for the mix.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because I was so early on. Well, not really early on, but I was getting back to it, because doing this, it's a lot of ups and downs. Man, I've quit, sold everything, bought everything again, sold it all again, because it's like you have a love-hate relationship with it.
Yeah. Man, I'm done with this.
I'm done. Like the drive is gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's why, like, now y'all see all this, and hell, I bought this house when we was at Volkswagen, and I kind of put all this shit in here real quick, because I was like, now I've got so much money invested in the equipment, I won't get nowhere near what I spent.
Right, yeah.
So it's like, even if I'm like, man, fuck the music for a while, I'm not gonna sell it.
Right, yeah.
It's just gonna be sitting here collecting dust till I'm ready to come back to it. Because I know eventually I come back to it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I gave them their money back on the mix because I was getting back into it. And I was like, man, I spent about 4 hours on that mix. And this is when, back then, I was charging like $30 a mix. And man, 4-5 hours for $30, that's what, $6-7 an hour?
Yeah, right.
And
$10 an hour.
And they ain't like it. They ain't like the mix. And because it was a singer. And he was hitting runs, but yet he wanted auto-tune on the song. And, you know, auto-tune don't sound good when you're doing runs. And it's just like, bruh. So it's just like, here your $30 back. It's like,
yeah, right.
Like, I'll take that.
Yeah, right, yeah, take it to somebody else. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what skills have you learned over the last year that made you a better engineer?
To record lower. Like, do your research. Like, if you're using outboard gear, read your manuals. And as somebody that don't read the manuals on nothing, you know us men, we get something out the box, we gonna put it. This is what the picture look like. Let's just throw this shit together and make it look like that. You know, but like with this shit is different because like you might have something to say. This works best when the input is -18 or -16. But yet, if you running everything through it at -6, you running through it too hot. Yeah. And that go for your plugins as well. Read your plugin manuals because they have those same type of, it's not requirements, but suggestions, I guess. You know, because who better to give you the advice on how loud to hit a plugin than the manufacturer? Right, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't go out here and fix a car. You know, if you got a Honda and the alternator go bad, you don't put a Bentley alternator on it. You know what I'm saying? You put the one on there from Honda or one that Honda says, hey, you know, if you can't get the factory one, this one will work. Yeah. You know, so yeah.
Okay. Now, when you start the process of mixing, like somebody record, how do you go about, like, okay, I got to do this first, do this, and how do you go about the process of starting your mix? So,
first thing I do is the beat. I solo the beat, play it, because producers don't know how to they don't know how to mix they beats because it's so easy to make a beat now. It's one of them. You don't need the MPCs, the Tritons. All you need is a laptop.
School, you don't need the old school equipment.
Yeah. All you need is a laptop. And like I say, I'm not knocking that because one of the first people around the city that was using Fruit Loops back in the day, like we was using version 1. So you know, I put my little brother on it, and he was making some stuff. Took him to the studio with me one time. And I was like, bro, if anybody asks you what you made this on, like, come get some money. Anybody asks you what you made on, you got an MPC Triton. Yeah. And
don't say Fruity Loops.
Do not say Fruity Loops, bro, because these niggas will laugh at you and they gonna look at me like I'm stupid for having you in here. Because I'm working at a professional studio at the time. Like, this wasn't mine. I was working for somebody. Oh, yeah. And so, you know, and I sat there and played some of the tracks. And first thing they asked him was, what you make it on? And I hit him with the Kevin Hart shit, like, nigga, help me. Help me.
Don't you say that.
Like he was saying that, like, and it was a long, awkward pause too, bro. It was just awkward as fuck.
The record scratch.
Yeah. Like, and then finally he was like, oh, I got an MPC in the Triton. And they was like, all right, cool. That's what's up. Let me get this one, this one, and this one. Yeah. Rick loaded up. We finna freestyle. Oh yeah. And I'm purposely leaving names out because, like, I still fuck with these people and they'd be like, what the fuck? To this day they'd be like, really? But at the end of the day, it's like,
on the MPC.
It's like, if you liked it, why did it matter?
Where it came from? Yeah.
Why do it matter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you liked it. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you stay up with the latest technology or latest software, or do you stick to what you know, or do you try? I thought I seen you on Facebook the other day say you tried some new stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always willing to try different stuff because you never know. Like, don't get me wrong. I've been using Pro Tools for 20. Man, this shit make me feel old as hell, bro.
Hey, we old now. We joining the 40 club this year.
Yeah, the 40,
baby. Yeah.
But yeah, we ain't you a Gemini too?
Yes, sir.
Hey, we might have to throw a little joint thing, bro. He called it the 40 night.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've been using Pro Tools for over 20 years now. But there's other stuff coming out, and it's like, let me try it out. Like, because I tell everybody, nowadays, everybody can, you can record from home with just putting in $200. When I first started, your home setup was damn near $1,500 just to be able to record yourself at home. You know what I'm saying?
Day, yeah.
So, and I started out at the crib. Mm-hmm. So, I said there try stuff because I tell everybody what you use needs to be determined by your goals. Like, if your goal is to go work in a big studio, or not even a big studio, but if you want to go work in a studio in Atlanta, Nashville, all that, then you need to learn how to use Pro Tools. That's what everybody use. Yeah. If you want to do it on your own at the crib, record your friends, possibly start your own, sometime then it's whatever you comfortable with.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even me, I try new stuff. The software you saw me talking about was Luna, made by Universal Audio. That shit sound good too. I'm like, damn, I might have to stop using Pro Tools so much for this. Like, it sound that much better to me.
Okay.
But, it's like you just always got to play and try and learn. And now with YouTube, it's so easy. Like, back in my day, man, like, if you had some gear or you had a problem that you couldn't figure out, we ain't have YouTube. We had to post on forums. Yeah. And then you would hope that it wouldn't take 2 weeks for an answer. You know what I'm saying? Now you put it in a Facebook group. Yeah. Boom. And then you got the answer within, like, probably 10 minutes. Sometimes less than that. But on them forums, bro, sometimes you might be waiting 2 weeks sitting there like, who go, like checking it every 10 minutes. Like, somebody, like, come on, man. Somebody help me out here. Shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like, you use your resources, man. Like, you got YouTube, you got the internet. Like, and one thing I tell everybody, because I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups because I like to help people, because my kids don't want to do this. When I die, all the knowledge I have dies with me. Yeah. Why would I not want to share that?
Yeah, spread it.
Like I want people, like, when I go, I want people to be like, damn, Rick was an asshole, but he, like he fought with us. Like, he didn't hold back. Yeah, like, if you ask me, I'll tell you. So, like, but do your own research first, because I hate it. One of my best friends now, we grew up, we knew each other when we was little, but we lost touch. And then we met again on Facebook and didn't realize till we, like, linked up and really started talking that we had actually grew up together.
Oh, okay.
And, like, I used to see him post questions on Facebook all the time, and I wouldn't never answer. I just watch. And then he'd post something else like, man, this shit pissing me off. I done tried this, and this. All right, he doing his own research. Hey, bro, this is what you need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's what he needed to do to fix his problem. Then he'd do kind of same thing. So I'm like, oh, this little nigga, before he even come to Facebook, he he doing his own research. He trying to figure it out.
Yeah, trying to problem solve.
So anytime he posts something, I just instantly answer it. I didn't wait anymore. Yeah. Because I knew before he even come here. And what's funny was he would tell me, like, yeah, man, I used to sit there. He was like, man, I have 20 people answer, but I'd be sitting there waiting on you to answer. All day long, I'd be waiting on you to answer.
Yeah.
And so,
you know you got that expertise. Yeah,
and now, like, that's my best friend. And and it'd be funny because people be talking to him all the time, be like, yeah, man, Rick an asshole. He this, he that. And he'd be like, yeah, Rick is an asshole. But if you get known.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody, like, if you want to get to me, like, pick my brain, you need to be picking his first. Because I give him all my knowledge.
Oh, yeah, he got the game. Yeah.
And I tell everybody, I learn stuff from him. In this business, you never stop learning. Yeah. So it don't matter if you 20 years in, 30 years in, 50 years in. Shit, I've learned shit when I was in year 12 from somebody that was in year 1. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I never be like, nah, nigga, you don't know what you talking about. Like,
right, cause they can learn something before you learn it. You know what I'm saying? Something new like, damn, I ain't know that.
Man, I sat there, I went to, my homeboy got a studio in Knoxville, and he hired this kid. Kid had been recording for 3 months. And I was just up there watching him. I was like, damn, I didn't even know you could do that in Pro Tools.
Right, yeah.
So then I'm watching even more because I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
And that shit sped up my workflow just by watching him. So, you know, it's like I tell everybody, you can learn from everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay. Now, we finna get into it now.
This what started it all right here. This is what started it all.
We finna get into it now.
Look, it's a shame I already was talking about because, hey, I want to let it be known. He told me, he was like, hey, I'll run everything by you. You know, that way you know. And I'm like, nah, bro, I don't want to know nothing. That way you get my first reaction. I don't want to have to think about it. Like, I want you to make me have to think about it right then and give you my first honest reaction.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I told him I usually when I usually do the podcast with my brother. Shout out to my brother, Robert Brolick McGee.
Shout out to you. I ain't met you yet, but hopefully soon.
Yeah. So we like when I came here and did it with Chuck Boy.
Yep.
Chuck Boy 423. Shout out my boy Chuck. I usually give him the questions before the sit down, so you know you can kind of prepare. So Rick said, "Nah, don't give them to me. I just want to, you know, we can do it, you know, off the dome." I said, "Okay, all right." But he knew this was coming. So it was about a month or so ago. I'm sure all y'all know social media. Everybody was running crazy with it. When JayZ said, "Can't nobody alive touch him." In verses. Say
it like it is. When JayZ lied.
That's a difference of opinion. So this sent social media in a frenzy. Facebook, everybody was commenting about it, talking about it. So
hold on. So my thing was so I shared it, and I was like, and I said, I'm from the South. Like so y'all niggas saying JayZ the GOAT is weird to me. That was what I said.
Right. Yeah, so that was his response to JayZ. So my first question, you know, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into a little, you know, music and stuff. My first question is, why do people from the South hate JayZ? Why they hate on my boy JayZ, man? Let
me say this. So first of all, I don't hate him. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate him. I respect him as a businessman, a mogul. Like hands down, by far one of the, like the greatest. Like at one point in time, we thought Diddy was that guy, but JayZ just surpassed him. Hey. I give him that. Like he the GOAT there.
Yeah.
But musically, it's like, come on, you know, we got our own style down here. So it's just like,
yeah.
It you know, and then for me, so I was born in 82. So
Me too.
So, you know, sat there, I grew up, moms would not let me listen to rap for shit. For shit. So I was on, like, I'm an R&B person. Like, you put some R&B, which as a grown man, some of that shit, like, she let me, like, had no problem me listening to SWV.
Yeah.
And then, like, funny little story, get off subject a little bit. So I'm cutting my grass probably about 2 years ago. Had the headphones on, singing away. Like Pandora going, SWV Rain's on, singing away.
Yeah.
Stop. These bitches nasty.
Yeah.
Like, I've been singing this song since I was like 10.
Yeah. They used to decode it back in the day.
Like,
you know what you were singing.
I was like, what? And I literally went to my mom like, Mama, you should been let me listen to rap music over this.
Right.
At least then all they were saying was bitches, niggas, and I was like, they were singing about getting nutted on. Now, mind you, I'm 37 before I ever even realized it. But yeah, so, you know, But yeah, first tape I bought was Ice Cube, The Predator.
Okay.
And so
Classic.
moms and stepdad coming there like, what the fuck is this? How much you pay for this? I was like, $10. That was my allowance.
Yeah.
My stepdad went in his pocket, handed me a $10 bill, and was like, if you ever buy some shit like this again, I'm going to beat your ass. So then, from there, it went to Dr. Dre, The Chronic. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I begged for probably about a year straight.
Yeah.
Because it was my cousin's CD, but my stepdad had it. I begged for about a year to let me listen to it. Finally, they was like, okay.
Yeah.
And so
how old you was around this time?
Man, that was probably 6th, 7th grade.
Okay.
So you know, by the time I really got into rap music, it was the end of West Coast, beginning of the down south movement. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I tell everybody, it's another one. Big was trash to me.
Oh man,
like I can kind of understand.
Biggie,
man,
the notorious B.I.G.
Man, he said some gay shit, bro. He said some gay shit on more than one song.
Okay. We can't deny that, but
on more than one song.
On,
so it was like, but to me, like, don't get me wrong, the North, they like, if you like North music, they got some spitters. Like, they come with bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say Big was trash, but I respect him for what he do, and I can understand why people like him.
That's one of my faves.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Yeah.
Same with Jay. Like, but I just don't like up north rap like that. Like my favorites.
I can feel that. You know, you from down south.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You listen to what you
right.
around. You know what I'm saying?
And like, don't get me wrong, my favorite, Jadakiss. Like you hear that, like you know, like
that are alive.
Like you know,
you finna spit it.
It's finna be
fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Fab. I always felt like Fab did not get his just due in the industry.
Sure didn't.
Because like they threw Fab, like don't get me wrong, them love songs he did, like he still spit and you saw he was a monster.
Killed him.
But he didn't get him on his own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Jada, Fab, Jewels.
Okay, yeah, that was actually my next question. Name me your favorite New York rappers. So all right, go.
Jada, my number one.
Okay, number one.
And the rest no particular order, but just Jada is like top dog.
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on. I always say that, but I always forget one person, and rest his soul, I don't see how I can ever forget him because the only artist to have 2 platinum albums in the same year. So I always forget to name him on my top New York because I don't consider X a New York rapper because like his music was so, if you listen to it, it was so Southern influence in the way he spit. Like he didn't have that New York cadence, so I don't really consider him a New York rapper.
Yeah, he didn't sound like nobody period. Not let alone New York.
And I tell everybody, I think that's why I always forget to name him. So, you know, but I got to take him out of it because to me, he's like top dog up there. Yeah. But New York style is Jada, Fab, Jewels, Jim. I fought with Jim Jones. I met Jim Jones personally. So, like when he had that Ballin' song come out, my mentor brought him down for the show.
Clubs up.
So, you know, I actually got to like kick it with him.
Yeah, okay.
I think, those are my top New York rappers that I just listen to.
Okay.
And, you know, honorable mention to all of the locks though. Like they
Styles P. That's my dog.
They all have their own thing. Like, and if you watch that verses, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Cause it's
that versus, I thought that was gonna be closer than it was.
Nah.
They killed Dipset, man.
I ain't even gonna lie. And like I said, you know what? 2 of my tops was from Dipset. But
murdered Dipset.
If you go songs, it's like, I guess in the South, Dipset had bigger hits in the South than the Locks did.
Yeah.
But if you know me,
they reached a more broad
if you know music, you know Dipset can't fuck with the locks.
No way.
And when Jada came out there, boy, on fire,
man,
and when he came out there on fire,
that freestyle, he killed that.
It was just like,
it's over.
like that shit was just wasn't nothing that could be done about that.
Nah. Yo, I'm gonna give you mine, my New York rappers.
And is it cool if I give my opinion on them? Because I could have left them off of my list by accident.
Oh, mine?
Oh, yeah.
Well, first, Fab is my favorite rapper ever. Like, hands down, Fab.
Do the truth, man.
I've been spitting since 98, bro. Like, when he first got on DJ Clue mixtape, he ain't looked back since then.
You know, the first song I heard Fab on was the first one they put him on the major, which was Lil Mo song.
Yeah, Superwoman.
Yeah. When I first heard that, I was like, oh my God, this nigga is...
That dude, he's something else, bro. Like I said, he been spitting since 98. It's 2022. That boy's still going, bro.
Yeah.
And he spit like, he ain't got too many verses where you like, Fab, that one. That boy be spitting damn near every time, bro.
One thing I hated about being down here in the South, like, we didn't get the Clue mixtapes like that. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, we didn't get promo on when Fab would drop or, you know, like, so, and I think that's part of the reason, another reason I feel like how I do about up north rappers.
I feel that.
You know, like.
Yeah, see, I was, well, you know, I was born in Chicago. I moved to Virginia in 91.
Oh, that explains it. So you got that. Yeah.
Then I moved back to Chicago in 96. And I think, was it my cousin or one of my homies or something, they got that Friday night freestyle mixtape with Fab. And I was like, my God. He was killing every Mobb Deep Beats, Wu-Tang, Southern Beat. He was killing everything.
Man, they say Fab used to just get in the studio on whatever beat you played, he would just go.
Man, I'm telling you, that Friday night mix, I think it's on that Piff, the Friday night.
I'm gonna have to, because I've heard about it, but I ain't never heard it.
Oh my God, yeah. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, he jumped to my favorites. Then like over the years, I just heard him keep going and keep. Like, man, this dude, here's something else, bro. Like the similes and metaphors he put together and shit, just like it's top notch.
Did you see his story about when Beyonce bust up on him?
Yeah. About that freestyle.
Hey, that was that Houston in her, wasn't it?
Yeah. When he said, if you had Beyonce, would you take Solange?
Yeah.
So hold on, can't we talk about my sister? Hold on, fam. You going too far.
You doing too much.
Yeah. So I got Fab first. Jadakiss a close second. Cause Kiss, you know, Kiss.
Yeah. No explanation needed on
Kiss,
that one.
Kiss. DMX, we got this.
Yeah. That's I don't care. That's
like you said, when he put them 2 platinum albums in the same year, that was 98 or 99?
I think it was 98.
Yeah. That was
like 2 platinum albums in 1 year has never been done before or since and never will. Especially in the era we are with music.
Yeah, because people don't even make CDs like that. No, they'll do 1, take 2 years off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got Fab, Kiss, X. Can't forget my boy JayZ. You know what I'm saying? Jay, gotta shout my boy JayZ out. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay, like, he took over when Pac died and Big died. He just like, okay, it's a spot for me to go.
And he did what he's supposed to do. Like, I just found out the other day, I didn't know he had been rapping since like 88.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And
he been,
but that go to show you though, like, never give up.
Oh yeah,
like never give up, cause
and he used to rap like fast. He used to like twisting. You know.
Yeah, see, I heard some of the early stuff, but I didn't know he had just been rapping that. Like I thought he just started rapping like 94, 95.
No, yeah, he.
But I seen something where it showed a picture of him in like 87, 88.
Yeah, with the big gold chain.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, he been going that long. I was like, that's what's up, cause he did like he was 10 plus years in before he really took off.
Yeah, to the top,
And I tell everybody that about 2 Chainz. Like, Chainz is one of my favorite rappers just because he never gave up.
No, switch his
like,
name.
Like to me,
Titty boy, yeah.
and that goes kind of like how I was saying, like with me, like at some point, when was I gonna bet on myself and take that leap? You know what I'm saying? Like I looked at him like he could have gave up.
Yep,
he didn't give up.
You never know when it's gonna.
You never know when your time is gonna be.
Yep.
So
Yep. Another one people always forget about. I don't know if you know about him. He died in 98 or 99. Big L.
Oh yeah.
Big L. He was so
Big L
far
was from,
ahead of
damn
his
sure
time.
was
bro.
from.
It was crazy. Yeah, he's from Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
And Dame Dad said he was about to sign him to Rockefeller. And the story went, he was at his grandma's house, and somebody thought he was his brother and ran up on him and shot him and killed him.
Damn.
And Matt, Big L, if y'all don't know about Big L, please YouTube, Google Big L. He was so far ahead of his time, it's crazy. Like he was rapping like Fab and them back in like 94, like 93, 90. He was in a group with Cam,
Okay.
Fat Joe. It's called Children of the Corn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yep.
So that,
I remember hearing about the Yep.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh yeah, Cam. Can't forget about Cam. You know, Cam.
Yeah.
The influence Cam done put on people. It's crazy.
I could never rock with that nigga wearing all that pink back in the day, bro. But down here in the South, bro, like you didn't wear pink down here. You got your ass flamed, like. And now it's like you see dudes doing it. Like I ain't even gonna lie, I even got a little pink collared shirt now. You know what I'm saying? But it took me a long time to get there because I come from that era. You didn't wear pink, or you was labeled you as gay.
Right, yeah.
Hell, if your red shirt started fading to pink, like you got roasted.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah.
Well, see, I was always a colorful guy. I just did my own thing, with the socks and everything.
I was about to say the first, like when I would talk to you, because before we even really knew each other, you would run around and we said that just bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we knew we both was in the music like that. And I be talking and I'll be like, man, I don't know bruh's name, but it's the dude that drive the tugger with the socks.
Yeah.
And they be like, oh, okay, yeah, I know him, man. He crazy. So that's how you describe you, like dude with the socks.
Right, yeah. Yeah. I've been doing the sock thing since about 91. I was the first one on the socks.
But I ain't gonna lie, like I love that shit because you did your own thing. Like to me, like how we came up here, like that shit was weird and different.
Yeah.
But as I got older, it's like, man, I couldn't have done that. I didn't have the courage to step outside the box like that. So it's like I respect people for being different and being themselves now. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm a little side story. The first time I really was on the sock thing. A lot of y'all youngers might know about this, but the Fab Five, Jalen Rose, Chris Webber, and them. They brought out the black Nike socks.
I was about to say the all blacks.
I was like, dang, it was just so different. And it was just a black sock with a white Nike chick. I'm like,
yeah.
Damn, them motherfuckers. We went like the next day to the mall and got them socks, bro.
Bro,
it's like since then, I was just like.
They say that them that when they did that, the all black socks it was like went through the roof. Like they was like, yeah.
Yeah, if you watch that Fab Five documentary, Jalen Rose was talking about it.
Yeah.
He said, look, we're going to come out. We got the black socks. We ain't going to take our warm-ups off till like tip off. And then everybody going to see them. Then it was just like, boom.
Yeah.
And it's just so crazy. It was so simple. Like
something that small.
A white sock, a black sock with the white chick. It was always the white sock with the black chick. So,
yep.
Yeah, so, then, them my New York rappers.
Let me ask you a question. Since you a Chicago dude, how you feel about Twist and Do or Die?
Oh, them icons, man. So Twister. Now people always I don't know if he exactly started the fast rapping or he was one of the pioneers.
Him and Bone was beefing. Do or Die and Bone and them was beefing because of that. You took our style.
Yeah. But can't nobody do it like Twister.
Nah.
Can't nobody ride that beat.
Dude,
man.
So how much of a down south dude I am, bro? But Adrenaline Rush didn't leave the CD player for like 8 months.
Bro, that shit was.
It didn't leave the CD player for 8 months, bro. And I tell everybody, that was the most common stolen CD around here. Like, because I know I bought like 6 of them myself.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the very first one I got, it was my cousin's, and I never gave it back. And then somebody stole it from me, so they had to buy another one. Like that right there. And then, bruh, do or die, Heads or Tails.
Oh yeah, do or die, yeah.
Like the Heads or Tails album, bruh. Like,
I say in Chicago, they icons. They on another. Like they started the movement to get rappers looked at in Chicago. Yeah. Or got to get comments and credit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Twista, then it ain't just about like, oh, he rapping fast. His flow just go on the beat. It sound like part of the beat. Yeah. He just fit it in and then just attack that shit. That shit, man.
Every time he jumped on the Kanye production, bro, like it was just like it was this type of song, but it was just like he was him. Like he didn't have to change he still came with his style. Yeah. And it was just like, yeah, man.
I say he don't get enough credit, like nationally. Like he got to be one of the best rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? That style that he got, can't nobody mess with him on that style, bro.
But if you listen to it though, Twista and Do or Die, if you think about it, that was what, mid-90s? Mm-hmm. So if you listen to music today with the singing and rapping shit, that's shit they was doing in the mid-90s.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just
slowed it down a little more.
Yep.
And changed it up a little bit. But that's, to me, when I hear where music is at today, that's what I think about.
Oh, yeah. Like I say, Twista don't get his credit, but people know.
Because back then, everything was gangster rap. Even the down south music, it was gangster rap. It was No Limit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay, now, we done did New York, so I wanted to go to each region. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say, give me your top, we could say 2 or 3. So we can go to the Midwest now. Who you picking from the Midwest that you rock with?
Midwest would have to be Twista. Like,
yeah, Twista, yeah.
And because that's one of them, like, if you're not in the Midwest or from the Midwest, you don't really know a lot about the Midwest artists. Mm-hmm. So, like, for us, I think Midwest is like Twista, Do or Die, Common,
Bone, Cleveland.
Bone, yeah. But, see, they came up on the easy, so I consider them more like West Coast.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, like, so throwing Bone in there, like, yeah, Bone, Twista, Do or Die, like, that's them it for me.
Yeah, I gotta go with Twista. He the pioneer to the fast rap. He can't nobody do it like he do it. Gotta go with my boy Kanye. You gotta go with Yeezy, man. So Yeezy was born in down south somewhere. Atlanta?
I don't know.
I think it was, but he lived in Chicago since he was like 2 or 3.
So he from Chicago, yeah.
So but Kanye, the way he came and he changed the game. First of all, the beats he got himself on with the beats, and then he like.
See, I love Kanye the producer. I don't like Kanye the artist. Like, to me, his music, but like I said, my music style is so down south, heavily influenced. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, Kanye got some shit that I'm just like, boy. Like I would play Kanye music before I play JayZ. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never jumped in the car listening to JayZ. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'll say this. I do listen to every album that comes out. So I did listen to the last one or whatever, but it was just like, and what's
the last one? It was all right.
What tripped me out though, because how everybody was talking about like the story of OJ song and all that, and it's like, oh, JayZ giving game and blah blah blah. Like, bro, we almost at this time we 35, 36. Yeah. So to me, 35, 36 is almost 40. Yeah. Like, bro, we almost 40 now. If you need another nigga to talk to you about investments, like if you and your circle of friends ain't talking about investments, even if y'all ain't got the money, we should be having like, bruh, if I had this type of money, bruh, this the type of shit I would invest in right now. Yeah. We should at least be having them type of conversations, even if you fucking broke, to let you know if I did, like, okay, where you at mentally. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
now, one thing I didn't like about that, like you say, they say JayZ was putting people up on game and told people stop holding money to their ear and like, okay, now that you're older now, you want to say this, but you was big pimping back in the day and money cash holes. Like,
but you know,
did your young stuff, but
we all go through them phases though.
Right,
like we've all had that. Like young dumb with some money.
Yeah. Right, just like he was.
Like let's just be honest. Like shit, I ain't have it like that. But you know, I was alright and did some dumb shit. Everything, look, everything was about money. Hold on. First thing you did, anytime you got a new whip, was put the box in there. Same day. The same day.
Gotta see me.
And then, so it was about your box, and then it was about money and fucking bitches.
True.
Yeah. Like that was, and I say it like that because that was our mindset.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean bitches like that, but it's like at 18, 17, 18, 19, that was our mindset. I'm finna get this money,
right? Yeah.
And I'm finna fuck some bitches,
right? Yeah.
That was the mindset.
As many as I can.
So you know, and it's one of them that as we got older, it was like, man, like I ain't gonna lie, I think back like, dang, I passed up on some good ones because of my mindset. Yeah. Because it was all about getting money and fucking.
Yeah. And how many you can get.
Yeah. Who finna, hey, which one of us finna lead with the most numbers? Or who finna lead with something tonight? Right. Yeah. Like, it was one of the two. Like if none of us left with nothing, it was who got the most numbers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, okay, now we did Midwest. Got to take it down south now.
That's where it's hard for me.
Down south now, we gotta.
That's what's hard for me.
Since this your expertise, your territory, I give you 5. Give me 5. Give me your top 5 rappers from down south.
And see,
okay, now down south, we gotta include Georgia, Tennessee. Now, do we include the Carolinas and
nah, that ain't the
Virginia?
South.
So that's East Coast.
Yeah, that's East Coast.
Okay, that's what I always wanted to know.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Florida. Okay.
Yeah, Florida, Texas.
Okay.
Like that, but fuck, man. Like, this was hard. This was hard for me because I ain't gonna lie. Like, one of my favorites, and to me, trap music was one of the best albums put out sonically. Like, sonically, song wise, where
he killed the game.
Like, and what was funny was, bruh. So my pops he used bootleg CDs or whatever, and man, I didn't really have a relationship with him growing up. But as I would get older, there'd be glimpses where I'd see him and all that. So when I'm 18, I seen him and he was bootlegging CDs and shit. Like, he actually got hit by the feds, bruh, as being the #1 bootlegger in the Southeast region.
Damn.
Like, feds was at his shop with the FBI jackets and shit like you see on TV.
Damn.
Cause I was riding by, cause whenever I wasn't working and stuff, I go burn CDs for them at they shit, that to help them keep their stock up. Yeah. Bro, I seen all them FBI jackets, bro. I just kept on riding. You know what I'm saying? Cause there ain't shit I can do for you at this point.
Yeah, they already here now.
but yeah, so I didn't even like I'm Serious, and people say I'm Serious is like T.I.'s like greatest piece of work, and it's like, bro, I had the CD.
I wouldn't say that, but. At
the time,
it reached us in the Midwest.
Yeah, at the time though, you know, like I say his greatest piece of work, but you know, it was his only thing out. But they were like, man, that shit's just like the reaction people, and I was just like,
you ain't like it?
Oh, bro, I had a stack of like 20 CDs, bro, people, because then I was really cranking up, like doing my studio thing. Like, that's when I had the $20 Radio Shack mic plugged into the back of the computer, so people would come over and record with me. Yeah. Stack them like this high on the desk from where I be bootlegging them from Pops. Yeah. And he just get like, sometimes like something might be wrong with the cover or the print or something, so he'd just be like, take that. Man, had to stack, and people come by like, man, you don't want this? Like, seal wrap and everything, bro. Yeah. Like, no, man, I don't want that shit. And then trap music came out, bro, and it was like, because where I was at that point in my life, you know how it is. Music hit different when you relate to it.
It sure do. It sure do.
And, you know, like, I never say I was out there getting it like that, but I could relate to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it was more than just trap. It was about the struggle, the hustle, the grind.
Yeah, going to get it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So, like, I give the T.I. for that. The person that got me really feeling like, man, I could do something in rap and that I would love to meet was P, Master P.
Oh yeah.
Like I never say P was one of the greatest rappers, but you can't 75 million records sold. Like let's just come on.
Legendary.
And them motherfuckers was putting out an album every 2 weeks.
Man, somebody was putting something
and the albums was still going platinum.
Man, yeah.
So you can't like I would love to meet P to this day, bro. Like
oh yeah, he a legend.
So TIP, shit. Bro, it's so hard to narrow down.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah, the South is hard because even I got
and it's been so many that's came and went.
South.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's so many that's came and went.
Yeah.
Like to me, I say this. My favorite group of all time, Dirty Boys. I don't know if y'all don't know who Dirty Boys is. They had that song "Hit the Flow."
When them Dirty Boys drop, better
hit the flow. Like, bro,
that was my shit.
And people don't know that after that. So after that came out, they lost their deal. But at that time, Universal was putting all the money behind JayZ, Cash Money, all that. So they wasn't getting. Yeah. They just do. But they came out with like 6 albums after that, bro. They got an album called Hood Stories. I don't know if you heard it,
The first two. What's the first one?
The first one. So let's see. They had the Country Versatile. Well, you talking about after they lost the deal?
I gotta look that up.
Yeah. But it was Country Versatile. And then, damn, what was the?
Yeah, because that's when I was in college. We was banging that.
That's what's up. But I could relate to them because they talked about the struggle being from the country, you know, and Chattanooga back then ain't like how Chattanooga is now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We were country. I tell everybody, bro, like now everybody repping 423 and shit. Like we was 615 back in the day.
Yeah.
Like we didn't get the 423 area code until 95. Mm-hmm. So it's like we was country. We was small.
The Pimp and the Gangster.
Yeah. So before that, so the Pimp and the Gangster was their second album.
That was my shit, bro.
But that was the first one that came out on a major.
Okay.
They had one before that called Country Versatile.
Okay.
But yeah, like bruh, like that album now, when I heard that, it was just like, yeah.
Man, yeah, I was in Southern Illinois. That was 2000. Man, bro. When I first heard that shit, I'm like, who is these niggas, man? Bro, I'm talking about we was bumping and people's like, man, who was y'all bumping? Like, and
they from fucking Alabama, the goddamn country, the gump. Like, bruh, and this is no disrespect. Like, I know 8-Ball MJG personally, like, kicked it with him so many times that it ain't funny or whatever. But to me, Dirty Boys is like smashing like all those dudes. Just because, like I said, when you can relate to the music.
Yeah.
And Ball and G, Pimp Hard, by far my favorite song, because my niggas used to give me hell back in the day, because, like, I said, I go pick up a little female, take them out to eat, with smoke, then smash them, and then I'm out, right? And they be like, man, why you be taking these hoes out there? Like, bro, you got to make them feel something, you know?
Yeah.
And then when Pimp Hard came out, and Ball said, I smoke with them hoes and give them something to eat, but any real nigga will just a drill, baby. Hey, I played that like, see, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't the only one. Like, damn. I told him, I said, see, y'all go drop dick and just dip. I do that. They feel a little special, even though I'm still just dropping dick and leaving. They gonna feel special because he took me out to eat boom and
he smoked with me.
So yeah, yeah, man. But yeah,
shit too,
But T.I.P. Dirty
Boys.
Shit. Hey, and I just say this just because I fucked with all 3 of his albums. And I feel like he underrated. Plies. Like he wanted, like, if you put out 3 albums and I can bump all 3 of them like it's nothing. Like, to me, The Real Testament is a classic.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
And it's not even because he the best artist, but it's just content.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's 4, man.
I'm gonna round it up with this one. And this is one person I'd love to meet, love to work with. Dro.
Young Dro.
Like, that nigga so underrated. Like, I feel like he didn't get his just due. But a lot of that comes with rappers signing to other rappers. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I love T.I. But as an artist, you should never sign to another artist, because guess who always gonna come first?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, T.I.
Dro CD was hard. Man,
all of them.
I used to bump that. What's the first one? With the red cover.
Yeah. Was it The Best Thing Smoking?
I think that was it. Yeah,
but you know, Dro came out back in the day with that. Do my niggas ride 20 inches? Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Like hearing that in the box back in the day, and then when he came back out with T.I., it was like, oh yeah. But
Best Thing Smoking, yeah.
But yeah, man, like I feel like Dro don't get his just due, man. Like, I love to meet Dro, love to work with him.
Yeah.
And then
fuck with Dro.
I'm gonna say this just cause Jody Breeze. Like, his beef with JayZ is what fucked him up.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for that,
you couldn't beef with JayZ.
You not at that time, because you know they was in the group together and was splitting, but it was like JayZ was growing as the group was really taking, and it's like, you gonna go at the nigga that's
he took off.
That's like that was like Flip going at Luda, or was it Luda or T.I.? T.I. Yeah, Flip going at T.I. Like, come on, bro. Right. And I fuck with Flip first album. It was actually nice if you listen to it.
All right, let me go my South rappers. Gotta go with T.I. T.I. body of work. Yeah. Ain't too many people touching that shit. From fucking.
That's why T.I.
Trap music, urban legend, paper trail. Man, he got some classics. Bro.
And that's why.
And he be spitting.
He could go at JayZ, and I tell you who people would determine as the winner would be whoever has the most audience. If it's more South in the audience, they give it to T.I. If it's more up north, they give it to JayZ.
I give you that. Okay, now it was a point in time when they was gonna do the T.I. versus Wayne versus who you would have picked on that one. Give it to me. I'm gonna tell you, man. I said T.I.
I was about to say I'll say T.I.
T.I. got hits. I think people really underestimate how many hits this nigga got. He got some hits.
The problem with Wayne, man, I like young Wayne. When Wayne wasn't cussing and you hear all them sound effects, that was my Wayne. That was my Wayne.
And see, I like mixtape Wayne.
Yeah.
Mixtape Wayne untouchable for real.
But see, the problem with that is right around the end of the mixtape Wayne to Wayne we at now, he got the way he felt like he could say anything and it was just hard. Yeah. And that fucked him up. Yeah, in my opinion.
When he first started the mixtape shit with that Squad Up shit.
Yeah.
He was, man, that nigga was a fucking monster. He was killing every beat you threw at him in his motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, that like T.I. got so many. He got the girl hits, he got the street hits, he got the Justin Timberlake, he got all that shit, bro. Like now Wayne got hits. I ain't gonna say like Wayne got hits, but T.I.
it's just different. Like I said,
T.I. got some shit in the clip.
It just depends on where you was at in life and how you relate to the music. That's why that GOAT shit is all subjective.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I say T.I. Andre 3000. Gotta go.
Damn, I left Stacks off, didn't I?
3000.
God damn. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like so many. like yeah.
Hey,
and my bad on that one, because damn, like they gonna kill me for that, and I wasn't even thinking but it's so many.
Down south they got a lot of.
Damn, I can't believe I left Stacks out.
Yeah, 3000. I'm mad at him not because he don't rap. He really retired for real.
Yeah, that nigga be walking around playing the flute and shit.
Yeah. Man, you heard that one on Kanye's song that it was supposed to be on Donda, but it leaked?
No, I ain't even heard. Yeah, I did. I was,
man, that boy
he still got it.
Man, what?
But, hey,
I'm like, why he didn't put that on the
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whatever Erykah Badu got, bro, I don't even want it, bro. If it have me doing shit like that.
Right, yeah. I'm straight on. I would want it.
I won't, you see the pit, like damn, I want it. But do I want to be fucked up like mentally? Like, Like, cause she mind fucking niggas.
Andre 3000,
Common.
J Electronica.
Damn, J Electronica. I forgot about.
Cause that nigga, he just don't even put music out. Like he just hold this shit. Like, damn, bro, you ain't gonna rap no more. Like, well, she
don't get me wrong. I want it, but I don't want it.
Right? Yeah. And mess up your whole mental.
Motherfucker walk around playing the clarinet and shit next.
Yeah. Wearing knitted yarn hats and all. Yeah, you got to put 3000. So we got T.I. 3000. I'm gonna go Rick Ross.
Really?
Ross' body of work is outstanding, man.
See, for me, the only Ross album I really, really like is Port of Miami 2. To me, Port of Miami 2 is like...
Oh, yeah. That
like,
it was hard as
and that song he got with Gunplay on that, like, to me, Gunplay is underrated.
Yeah, Gunplay.
Gunplay is underrated. Like, Gunplay is that dude.
Oh, yeah. I mess with Gunplay. I'm going to go to Texas now. My dog Bun B. Really,
got to give it to the trilogy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put both of them in there.
UGK. Yeah.
Because them nigga,
they introduced JayZ to the South.
Yeah, that big pimpin'. Ooh. And you know, Pimp C, he just a legend.
Yeah. I ain't even know it. Like some of them, you don't even have to explain shit. You know, that's one of them you ain't even got to explain.
Yeah. And Bun, the way he just rap on them beats, he a monster.
I've met Bun. Like Bun really. Yeah. Bun was the first person that I saw that was just like the show gonna go on regardless. Mm-hmm. Because my mentor brought him down for a show. And he was on stage at the Sky Zoo. So this was like 03, 04. Pimp was locked up.
Yeah.
So it was just Bun. Mm-hmm. And I mean, Police had been there like twice. Mm-hmm. So, you know, at the club, niggas ain't finna pull up. They see all them damn police. Yeah. Cause let's just be honest, we got weed on us. Got the pistols. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't pulling up. Yeah. But yeah, man, he went there. It was probably 40 people in there, and he performed like it was crowded. And I was like, "That's what's up."
Man, that's one of the people I want to see, man. Bun. Yeah, cause when Pimp was gone, he held that shit down.
Hey,
like a mother.
All you heard was "Free the Pimp."
Oh, damn it! Every song, he held it down for Pimp.
But that's how you know that them dudes was really brothers, man.
Oh,
like
they was
Like those relationships are hard. Like I lost mine when you know I was 19, he was 18. You know what I'm saying? Like my best friend name was Marvin. Like he passed away, had a massive heart attack at 18 years old, bro.
Damn.
Like that shit right there was just like, damn. So I know, you know what I'm saying, how that is.
Somebody like that, yeah. You can just like when you listen to him talk about Pimp C, you know like
you hear the emotion, you see
rap group like they was brothers for real. Yeah. Bro. Then that song he did when he was talking about like their whole relationship, it was on that trilogy.
Mm-hmm. That's a classic album too.
Yeah, the story.
Yeah,
man, that shit was so hard, bro. He just talked about like their whole career, like when he got locked up, when he got out, all that. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't think Bun was gonna be able to last without Pimp like that. Like, you know, because when you so used to being in a group, doing solo music is hard.
Yeah,
and I mean, think about it. When Pimp was locked up, Bun did a lot of features, but I think he might have put out one project. But he was killing features, killing them. But it's like when you so used to being in a group, man, like doing them solo songs,
and your partner ain't there, like damn,
because you so used to, you know, him being here and like, and I hate to say it because it sounds negative, but Pimp being locked up for them years might have actually helped him prepare for that because he had got used to
once or twice.
Yeah.
He gone for a couple of years.
And so you know, it makes it where, all right, I'm in here by myself. My brother ain't here. I got to hold it down for him.
Yeah.
And then when he passed, it was just like he had to get in that same type of mindset to like, all right, it's just me again. It's just me.
Yeah. I say that song was so hard. It's called The Story. It's on Trilogy. That man, it was man, that shit was hard.
I still bump Trilogy.
Man, I'm gonna bump it tonight. Yeah. So so I got T.I., Andre 3000,
UGK, Ross.
UGK, Ross. Southern artists. I got to give it to my boy Wayne. Wayne changed the game. Yeah, he started out with the Hot Boys and went solo and took the hell off.
Bro, you know what's funny? I did not like the Hot. Like, I was a No Limit fan. Like, I was a fan boy.
Yeah.
So, you know,
it was kind of rivals.
If you really listen to the music, you could hear the slick shots.
Oh, yeah.
So I wasn't a Cash Money fan at all.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you what changed the game for me?
What was that?
Chopper City in the Ghetto.
Yeah.
BG Chopper City in the Ghetto. When I heard that, it was just like undeniable.
Yeah, BG, yeah.
Like, when BG get out, bro, like, I got to meet him.
Yeah, BG.
I got to meet him.
He's so hard, bro.
Like I hate that he got locked up, and he was one of them that after he left Cash Money, you know, he signed one album to T.I.
T.I., yeah.
But that album didn't do good because that was right when T.I. caught his charge. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yo, there again, rappers shouldn't sign to other rappers. Because guess what? All the focus, now my focus is on fighting this case.
Yeah, getting out of jail.
So, you know.
I don't got time to push your album.
But yeah. Yeah, that right there.
And that Checkmate. The BG Checkmate.
Yeah.
Yeah, BG. You got to give it up to BG.
And so when I heard Chopper Sit in the Ghetto, it was just like, all right. And that's when I first heard Wayne like that. Yeah. And it was like, okay. Because, you know, they had it. And then I think after Chopper Sit in the Ghetto, the second Hot Boys album came out. And it was just like, I tell everybody, you could tell when somebody finds their sound. Because I tell a bunch of the rappers that come here, like, bro, whether you record with me or you record somewhere else, go consistently. It's like a job. Hell, when we went to Volkswagen, that shit was hard as fuck when we first started, right?
Yeah.
Then they get like, man, if you didn't eat, if you didn't get your sleep, you wasn't doing that shit all day.
Hell no.
And then it got to the point to where it's like, man, you go in there hungover and all that other stuff and still be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like
which we did a lot of times.
Yeah. Boy, what time I do a sidewire raised up too quick by fast now. But yeah, it's the same way in the studio. This shit's like a job. You don't come in here and be good. You get better over time.
Yeah, gotta practice.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you first start coming to record, you don't know your sound. You don't know your style of music. You trying to rap like your friend. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Your friend might rap like drill music, but then you sound like your style is more of an NBA Youngboy type of style. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta find your niche.
You gotta find your sound, and then start picking your beats based off that. So it's like when you find your sound, like Choppers in the Ghetto, the Hot Boys, the second album, it was just like they found their sound and they fucking ran with it.
Oh yeah, right then when Wayne started, he split off and started doing the mixtapes and shit. He didn't
really split off. Everybody left Cash Money at that time. Well, yeah. He ain't had no choice.
Everybody.
You gonna put the company on your back? This shit finna go down.
Go out there and make them songs.
But they prepared them for that shit. Like, cause BG used to help them write back in the day. Like BG wrote a lot of they stuff like Hot Boys album and stuff like that. But it was one of them. That work ethic and they say Wayne work ethic was crazy.
Yeah. I forgot what year it was, but back in the day, 2005, whatever. They said that man had 77 features on the radio in 1 year.
77?
77.
God damn.
Features. Not including his. I said, they worked. That nigga, they working the shit out.
I'll tell you one of my favorite Wayne features was that Carrie Hilson song.
Oh yeah, that was hard.
What was it? Turning me on. You turning me on. Yeah. I think that was probably one of them.
Yeah,
that was probably one of them.
Yeah, he did all that Soldier with Destiny Child.
Oh yeah,
that was around that time. He was killing everything, bro. Yeah, so Wayne, I got to put Wayne in there.
That's fine.
Yeah,
You gonna do a couple of honorable mentions, or you gonna leave it at the 5? It's hard to pick when you come to the South, because
it's a lot.
You know, it's like up north had it for probably a good 10, 12 year run.
Yeah, everybody had a turn.
West Coast had it for a good 10. I give them 10 before. Well, they probably more like 8, but we'll say 10. And then the South took it and just
once the South got,
we ain't gave it back.
Yeah, they ain't let it go.
Now New York rappers trying to sound like us, French Montana.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like even Jim Jones, he don't really rap like he from up north like that. Like he got that swagger about himself.
Yeah.
But his music sound like the beats he picks sounds more Southern influence.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you go to rappers like French Montana, they sound like I ain't know for a long time French Montana was from New York.
Yeah, I didn't either.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
You just thought it was another South nigga.
Right, yeah. Right.
But yeah, like that shit, bro. I got another hot take for you. Just tell me what you think about this, then I'll let you finish with your question. Beyonce ain't that good of a singer. And I say that, and Beyonce has 2 of my favorite songs of all time, and that's Dangerously in Love 2, and Cater to You. Like by far, hands down.
Oh yeah, she ain't the top singer,
but she's a great entertainer.
Entertain your ass to death.
But I tell people look at me like I'm crazy when I be like, when she sings high, she goes off key. It sounds more like a screech.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh, Keke Wyatt, Shantae Moore, like, come on now, like them are singles.
Shantae Moore. That's one of my mama favorite singers.
like them are singing. Like Beyonce's a great entertainer, but she's not that great of a singer.
Nah. Yeah, she'll put on a show for your ass, but
I love to watch her perform.
yeah, she'll put on a fucking show like no other. Michael Jackson style. She put on a show.
Man, you know, I just seen how he did the lean.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you know how he did that lean shit. You know how it was done. It was all in his shoes.
Oh yeah.
Like I was watching some shit popped up on Facebook or whatever, and it was like, yeah, he had trademarked or copyrighted shoes to where like spikes would come up out of the floor and it would latch into the shoe, so and it would cause them to lean. I was like, man, like
Michael's cheating.
Cheating like a motherfucker, bruh. But I was like, that's dope though. But it's crazy that it took this long for that shit to even come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing that shit, what, 80s?
Right, yeah. Having people scream and pass out at the concert.
Bruh.
Oh, you talking about entertainer?
Bruh, this motherfucker stand on stage, wouldn't say shit. Imagine paying, because you know they were paying a couple $100 for them tickets even back then.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine paying $200 for a ticket, and you don't even get to hear this motherfucker say one word because you done passed out 3 minutes into him just standing there like, I ain't saying nothing, just... And
wake up in the
bro, I'd be so fucking pissed. But they probably just happy to see him in person.
Yeah, Mike was that. Yeah, don't get it twisted now. Mike was that nigga back in the day. Yo. All right, so we're gonna go. Now we going to the West Coast.
I'm gonna start this off with the GOAT, and you already know who I'm finna say since we on the West Coast. Pop.
Hold on, like he said, go to subjective. so this is his GOAT. Okay, continue.
You can't say Big the GOAT, but I'll say this: Big might have been a better lyricist than Pac once you take out the gay shit.
Yeah, he ain't have enough material to be
but to me, that was one. He only had one album before he passed. Like the second one was being finalized. So at the most, I'll give him 2. All right. And then, like I said, up north is they're lyrical, but most people that are lyrical do not make good songs. Think about battle rappers that try to do rap. You watch them in a battle and it's like, oh my God, he's just boom. Yeah. And then you listen to their song like, bro, this is ass.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. Yeah.
So that Pac made better songs.
Yeah.
But so Pac, let's see, West Coast, Pac, Short Dog. E40.
40 Water.
Let's see. Pac E40. Oh, how did I even hesitate? Snoop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Snoop, like
He had everybody top 5. You gotta put
Yeah.
Snoop in there.
so I need one more artist from the West. Rest in peace, Nip.
Yep.
And I say that.
Yeah.
So my cousin been telling me about Nip since probably 2008 when Nip first started rapping. I think it was. He was like, man, dude, the truth. Dude gonna be nice. But there again, how I was talking about finding your sound. I always give people a listen. But it was like, I hear him, but he ain't there yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, when Victory Lap came out, you know it came out, I think, like, what, a November, December type of release? When it released, and he died, he was not died, but he was murdered in March. But Victory Lap came out in November. I listened to it in December. I was like, this is a classic.
Bro, that shit was so
I was like, he found his sound.
hard.
He found his sound.
Man.
This nigga's finna be a force to be reckoned with. But he was already a force because the shit before Victory Lap, he was selling for what, $1,000 a copy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And sold out. So he was already a force, but he was finna, like, he was a force to the industry. He wasn't he wasn't worldwide yet. And that was finna, like, Victory Lap was finna take him through there.
Yeah.
Because that album will always be a classic album, like, nonstop. Like,
yeah. I remember when it first came out, my brother had texted me like, man, that Victory Lap came out. So I was at work. I put it on my speaker on my phone. I was listening to it. I'm like,
yeah, y'all lucky bastards. Y'all used to do that shit all the time, bro. We be sitting there mad as hell on the line, bro. Like, man, fuck this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. I put that shit, I said, he got it. I said, this it right here. Mm-hmm. And it was like anticipated, like people was waiting on it. And then for him to just deliver like that, I'm like, damn, Nip cold, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to give it up to Nip. R.I.P. Nipsey. Yeah. That was 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me go to my West Coast. I'm going to start with Snoop. Snoop the OG. Snoop been doing it since it started.
He helped make the West Coast what it was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ice Cube.
Damn, I forgot Cube. God damn.
And
I even said it was the first cassette tape I ever bought.
Yeah. You got to give it to Cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was writing for the whole NWA. He writing all the songs, verse for verse. Writing everybody verse. Yo. Then he was the first. He got smart about that business too first.
Yeah.
Because he said, okay, if I'm writing all these songs, why I'm not getting more money than everybody? Like, I'm writing everybody verse, and I'm getting paid to say, like, nah, I'm up out of here.
Yeah.
I ain't finna do this.
And he was on like 17 at the time, 17, 18.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, Cube, Snoop, Cube. This my guy. A lot of people be sleeping on him. He one of my favorite rappers, Game album. He got some classic. The documentary when that shit came out.
Yeah. I fucks with it.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie.
That shit hit.
I like G-Unit Game better than Game without G-Unit.
Yeah, he was killing. Yeah, he was.
But I think it was more, like I said, I'm a Sonics person, so I think it was more production. Like, he was getting Dre production, like,
you know. Yeah, then he split from Dre. Yeah. But Game be spitting, bro.
Yeah, I give you that one. I can't dispute that one.
To this day, like, he got the last CD he put out, Born to Rap, that shit was so hard. It was like 25.
I didn't even hear it.
Like 25 songs. He was spitting on that motherfucker, bro. Game. Gotta pay respect to the OG, Too Short. One more. Can I put Dre in there? Not as a rapper, but just how important he was to the West Coast.
I mean, but that's a given though. That's too easy. Like it wouldn't be West Coast without Dre. So
okay.
so it got to be rapper. It got to be a rapper.
One more West Coast rapper. Let me go.
I want you to forget somebody like I forgot Cube. Shit.
Let me see, man. Corrupt. Dog Pound. Yeah. Give me Corrupt. Corrupt used to spit, boy.
You see, all I can say was, like I can't even go back and forth with you on that one because
Corrupt was a dog.
Yeah.
Him and Daz, they used to get it in.
Yeah.
But Corrupt was always the better one. But Daz used to spit too.
But you know, Daz used to help Snoop write some of his shit.
Yeah, Daz, yeah.
But what's funny is,
cousin,
but you know, it's funny because everybody so writers in hip hop. Everybody say Drake ain't shit because he got writers. But if you take it back, there's always been writers in hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
And even Drake has penned some of the dopest songs ever. Like Jamie Foxx, Fall For Your Type. Drake wrote that shit. Like, that wasn't a Jamie Foxx song featuring Drake. Drake wrote this shit and said, right. Here you go, Jamie.
Yeah.
But if you go back to when rap started with the crews, there was a DJ, there was an MC. You had some people in the crew that would rap. But guess what? The MC was more than likely writing everybody's shit.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah.
So it's
like Q.
It's been around. It's been around since the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, Snoop come in. He writing for Dre. Like, but the difference is people are dogging. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think Drake's a dope artist. Like, I'm not standing up for him. I'm just using him as the measuring stick for this.
You can't hate on Drake. A lot of people hate on Drake. You can't.
So
he too far. You can't. Hate on Drake.
So it's like the difference is at least Drake is giving his people credit.
Yeah.
These niggas be having ghostwriters
and ghost producers too. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Don't forget that.
Prime example of that was, so when No Limit split up, Beats by the Pound, they changed their name to Medicine Men. You know why? P owned the Beats by the Pound name. Anytime it was a Beats by the Pound beat, P would get money off that because technically P was a member of Beats by the Pound. Like, he was a producer in Beats by the Pound, even though he wasn't really a producer. So, like, even with Diddy, like, Diddy would get producer credits, and he'd be, like, he might just say, hey, put this sound in there.
Right, yeah.
Like,
and the hitman doing all the work.
So it's like, but that's the side of the game that if you're not a part of it and you just an average fan, you don't understand. Yeah. Like, that's business.
Is that Dre used to do the same thing sometimes?
Yeah. I mean, Dre had people.
Everybody did it.
Yeah, that was part of it.
Yeah.
Like, Usher and Alicia Keys, My Boo. That was written by a guy from here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. His name's Adonis Shropshire. He's from Chattanooga, Tennessee, went to City High School.
Damn.
He worked, like, that was his breakout hit, but he wrote I Need a Girl, Carl Thomas, like 1 and 2. Like, he did, like, he was part of when Stevie J was up there, he was part of that.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, he was doing that. So what a lot of people don't know is, at first it was Usher and Beyonce on that song. Beyonce wanted too much writer's credit, in which she didn't write a song. Yeah. But that's how they make their money long term. So you got to give them something.
Yeah.
But how much are you willing to give up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't willing to give up what she wanted.
Yeah.
So Alicia, and I've heard the version with Beyonce on it, and you know how I feel about Beyonce anyway. Yeah, so Alicia killed it.
Oh yeah.
So like, it was not the same song.
Yeah.
But yeah, so people, like, there's always been writers in hip hop.
Oh yeah.
It's just whether or not they got credit or not.
Another, like, writing for people. I found out not too long ago that JayZ wrote that.
Still Drake. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Like, for you to write in that West Coast, because it sounds like a West Coast song.
That's
crazy.
I tell you this though, like, a dope writer can do that. Yeah. Like I was telling you, like with our squad back in the day, Like it was some song, and this could be why I have no problem saying this because I was never like the dopest rapper. I could rap a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But like when it be songs that we couldn't come up with anything on, like my cousin would write some of our verses, and like he knew us and our cadences so well.
Yeah,
he could write for anybody.
Yeah.
Like
he knew what to put in there.
Like he could write for anybody because he know like, all right, Rick flow like this or this person flow like that. Yeah. And so he would go into their mindset and just boom, boom, boom. All right, here you go. So then we sit there. This, oh shit, that's hard. Let me change this word though, because I wouldn't say that. I would say this.
Yeah.
And then going down and lay the shit down and shit. Fuck it. I'm on the song.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah.
Like what's that? Who said I would live off bad and bougie? Yeah. like she is. So yeah.
Yeah, like I said, that like you say, it's been going on forever. You know, people don't get credit, some people get credit. It's just how the game go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I think we covered all the areas. East Coast, I forgot one of my favorite rappers. I got to give him a mention. Pusha T. Got to give my dog some credit.
He hard.
He in my top 5.
I like Pusha lyrically, but I don't like his songs. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like lyrically, he's a dog.
He a monster, bro.
But like. It's like that JayZ thing to me. Like I can't, and the battle rapper stuff. It's like yeah, the lyrics are dope, but can you make a good song that I want to sing your hooks to? And I know for some people he give them that.
Yeah,
he do. So
yeah, he got some shit now. He did some mixtape shit. All the clip shit was cold, but then his brother wanted to be a preacher. So
yeah.
That's
crazy.
Up. Yeah.
That's crazy. but I'm proud of Pusha for finding his own way. Kind of like the Bun situation. Mm-hmm. You know, like I said, when you used to being in a group
with your brother,
it's like
it's like damn, you don't want to rap no more. Like damn,
fuck, what I'm gonna do?
Right, yeah.
Like I'm sure he went through that. Like fuck, what I'm gonna do? Because I ain't never done this without you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never done this without you.
Yeah.
Like
right,
damn.
I remember that. It was that Play Coughs mixtape when he put that out. I think that was the first time, like, when his brother stopped rapping. And I was kind of anxious to see, like, let me hear him by himself all these songs. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Push got it.
Yeah.
So Push, I got to give Push some credit. My top 5. Let me see, I don't think I left nobody else out that I wanted to. One of my favorite rappers. I think I named everybody. Had to throw Push in there to give him some credit.
Yeah. You get
it's the Virginians. They kind of
they a little different. Yeah. Like that's just like Pharrell, man. Like Pharrell is just different, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like one thing, how I was telling you, like how I loved how you was different, like with your socks and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like to me, Pharrell was just different.
Oh yeah.
Like
he hooked Noriega up, bro. I think he was the first one to use Pharrell.
Mm-hmm.
And that, man, bro, I remember I heard, because that NORE, first CD, when he was, he was with CNN, Capone.
Yeah, Capone.
But then, with that NORE, I'm like, damn, this shit hard. And because I ain't even really know nothing about Pharrell then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or the nerds,
the
group. But then when I heard them beats, I'm like, that Super Thug, I'm like, this nigga Pharrell, he different, bro.
Yeah.
Also, where you want to go, producers? You want to give me your? I know you're a musical guy. You want to give me 3 or 5
producers? You got to go with Dre.
You got to.
Like you got to say Dre.
Yeah. Gotta go with Dre.
Timberland.
VA.
Like, and what I loved about Timberland, like, yeah, he was up north, but he could give you anything.
Oh, yeah.
Like.
Yeah, he made beats for Jeezy, JayZ, everybody.
Swiss.
Where you from?
Gotta say Swiss. And I mean, like.
Yeah.
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 And you know,
Rough Riders.
like Swiss made the Rough, like Dre, like what Dre was to Death Row, Swiss was to Rough Rider.
He was giving them some shit to rap on.
And then like I'll throw a couple more names out there, and I go little Hit Boy, like Ninth Wonder.
Knife. Yeah.
Like, and then I'll tell y'all a couple of writers, man. Like, that's my favorite. Like Neo, like not even as an artist, but his pen game.
Oh yeah.
And Jonte Austin. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah.
But I've been saying this since, so you know when Versus first started, it was producers.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me wish it would go back to that because now it's all about performance on stage.
Rappers, yeah.
But when we had producers, like you might hear, 15 different artists that this person worked with, songs or whatever. But Neo and Jonte Austin did a Versus. Best Versus of all time. If you love R&B music, you gotta go on YouTube and watch that shit.
I'm gonna check it out.
Like you got to, cause it's like, bruh, and you married. So like, bruh, if you sitting there, your wife, bruh, you gonna be grinding on her all like y'all gonna feel like y'all in the club, bruh. Like y'all gonna feel like y'all in the club. I'm telling you, bruh. Like that'd be perfect little thing, cause the music, like, and they appreciated each other. It wasn't a battle, like they were singing each other's songs, and it was just like, cause I mean, you can't deny a hit. A hit is a hit.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, bruh, get y'all some wine, play that shit, bruh. Like, hey, I'm telling you, bruh, you gonna feel like y'all in the club, bruh. And one of them old little 90s club type of deal.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go. Dre, gotta start with Dre. He the whole West Coast sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dre, Pharrell, the Nerds, Yeezy. Gotta go with my dog Kanye now. He brought JayZ back for real.
Yeah.
Cause JayZ, man, once he found Kanye,
it was a wrap.
That Blueprint. Oh my God. Yeah, Yeezy. I gotta show Hit Boy some love. Hit Boy, man, he hooked Nas up, bro. That KD King's Disease one.
I ain't heard it yet. That's one I want to check out. Like I said, I'm not even a Nas fan because I feel like Nas is a dope rapper, but Nas couldn't pick a beat to save his fucking life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Nas can't pick it. But I've heard about this one, and I'm like, that's on my, like when I jump into it. I listen to songs differently when I'm in the car.
Yeah.
Because I'm not, like, if I'm listening to it in the studio, I'm critiquing shit because that's what I'm used to doing. But I like to listen to shit like when I'm on my motorcycle and I'm on a trip just riding, or either on in the car just riding, because I listen as a fan at that point, and that's when I'm like, okay, I like this. Yeah. But in here it's like, okay, I'm listening to the mix, the production. It's just like, no, I want to listen to shit as a fan and see if I like it.
Yeah, you gotta check that King's Disease out. He did Benny the Butcher whole CD. Benny, that's one of my favorite rappers now, Benny the Butcher. He be from New York.
Yeah, I know who Benny the Butcher is.
Benny be snapping, bro. Yeah, Hit Boy did his whole, not this last one, but the one before that.
Okay.
And Nas' new shit, it came out like last month.
I'm about to say, yeah.
It's called Magic. Hit Boy. Oh my God.
For real.
Because I was waiting on King's Disease too. It's supposed to came out. And he just dropped that Magic. So I was thinking that Hit Boy didn't do that. He's waiting on King's Disease. But Hit Boy did all the beats on this one too. I don't know if he did all of them, but he say Hit Boy on like most of the songs.
Okay.
But man, you gotta listen to that production. Hit Boy, he's something else, bro. Cause that King's Disease, then that, like I say, he did Benny first, like all his songs, then he did King's Disease. I like that too when artists pick one producer and I like
that's the old school way, bro. Yeah, like because everything sounds cohesive, like it goes together. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it's like I tell artists when they come here and they be like, they drop a song and they be like, they pay me to mix it or whatever, and it's like, bro, pay me to mix all of them when your album's getting ready to come out.
It's done, yeah.
That way, because I'm like, if we do a song now and then it take you 8 months to get the rest of them done, the mixes are gonna sound different because I might have a different technique by then. Mm-hmm. Like let's do it all in one
time and they all
it just everything kind of sound the same and it just flow.
Yep. Yeah, that's Hit Boy. Alchemist. Alchemist hard, bro. Havoc from Mobb Deep. All them Mobb Deep, them Mob songs, them CDs were so hard, bro.
For real, I wasn't a Mobb Deep fan.
Ooh.
But you know, that's when I was riding with Death Row, so you already know the story behind that.
Yeah, right.
Like, bro, I ain't even like 112 because they was Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I really heard Cupid. It's like, oh shit, Cupid. All right, I fuck with the singers, but I ain't fucking with them rappers.
Oh yeah, you know that one, you gotta pick a side. I think that's why I ain't really no Pac fan, because I'm a big fan. Yeah, you gotta pick a side, bro. You got so.
It's sad though how they let the media break up their friendship, bro. Like that's all that was.
Yeah. They used to sleep at each other's house and all. They're like friends for real, bro.
Do you think Faith really fucked Pac?
I think she did.
I ain't believe it for a long time, but then like here recently I seen some stuff and I was like,
I think she did.
Mm-hmm. Cause she knew who he was fucking off. She knew Big was fucking off. Kim was right there.
Yeah.
What like, better? Come on now. We know how women are.
Right. Yeah, I got something for you.
Your enemy who used to be your friend. That's a double.
Right.
Like that was not only is that my enemy, but that was my nigga.
Right, like
because let's just be honest.
We was pulled together.
If we got a nigga and we no longer, because I got somebody like he was like a brother man. We don't talk it no more. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still love that nigga as my brother. I just gotta love you from a distance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we done said some words. Well, we were like, nigga, pull up if you want to, type shit. Yeah. So it was kind of, you know. Yeah. So I get it, but it's just like, damn, if that was like that was my nigga. So for one, it'll always hurt if a woman fuck with your best friend or your enemy. But that being an all-in-one.
Right, both at one time.
But it's like, if you know you out here fucking off, you really can't be mad at her because you know, and she know you. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think she did.
For a long time, like up until about 2 years ago, I was like, But about 2 years ago, I seen a couple of interviews from different people that was around Death Row and shit like that. I was like, oh, yeah.
And then for her to even... You in the club taking pictures. Why are you in there with him, chilling with him, man?
You shouldn't,
Right, like, you should put yourself in that position. Like,
and then when she did what she did to my man Stevie J, that was the double confirmation. Like, oh yeah, she ain't shit. She rich, but she ain't shit. But call me Faith. Call me.
Damn light skinned women, they can just do any damn thing. No, I'm just playing. I love the light skinned women. I'm just playing. But yeah, I think that I did 5 producers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, now we can wrap it up with this one. Give me your 2 top male singers and female singers of all time. Give it to me now. Sing it now. Singers, not singers, singers.
God damn, why you do that one too? Because you know, like I said, I'm an R&B dude.
Oh yeah, I know.
And I came up in the golden era, the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
You had to put your life two male, 2 female. I mean, you can give me more if you want, or you know.
Neo. And that's because of that Year of the Gentleman album, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like that's front to back, nonstop.
Yeah.
Like, and then what really made me love Neo on that album, Lie to Me. And, you know, it's like he hit a note on that sounded like Michael.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you remember that song like that, but he hit that note that sounded like Michael and it gave me chills.
Yeah.
And then too, it's like I said, you know, whenever you relate to shit, it hit hard. Like me and my baby mom's going through some shit at the time, and it was just like so. Like that album had a little bit of everything on it, and it was just like But his voice, like vocally, like just the fact that I can even say he sounded like Michael.
Yeah, Neo, he one of them.
So, let's see, Neo and fuck.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is gonna be one you ain't gonna expect. Dave Hollister.
Chicago represent. Yeah, Hollister. Oh yeah, he was a
That
singer.
Chicago '85 the movie, bruh.
Ooh, boy, yeah, he one of them ones.
Like I became a Dave Hollister fan. Blackstreet. You know, but
yeah, my cousin used to listen to Dave Hollister all the time. So I heard it, so I was like,
yeah.
Yeah. He can sing for real.
Yeah. Females. Shit. Like just going off vocal singing wise, I gotta go Keke Wyatt. Ain't nobody like the note she can hit, bro. Like prime Keke, Avant Keke.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And let's see. Man, that shit's so hard to narrow down, bro. Because, like I said, you know, I'm thinking about the groups and everything.
Yeah.
Coco from SWV. Bro, and she can still hit them notes.
Okay.
I seen her back in 2019 in Nashville, bro.
Yeah. Still going out.
Bro.
Ooh, okay. I like them. All right. Now, let me do. I'm not really an R&B guy. I mean, I listen to R&B, you know what I'm saying? But
I know, because you like up north music. Y'all don't listen to R&B like we do.
Yeah. But now, I'm going to say this guy, I don't agree with what he did in his personal life.
Hey, but you can't deny the music, bro. I already know where you going with this, and I can't believe I ain't even think about it.
Kelly.
Yeah.
He one of the select few people that can go in the studio by himself and make a whole CD.
Well, my thing is this: we shouldn't even have to say we don't condone what he did, because that's a given. But like, let's just be real. Y'all still listen to these motherfuckers that be beating their old lady ass?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong. What he did is like worse than that. If everything is true,
but,
you know, he was convicted. So in the courts, but being black, we know sometimes you be convicted and you be innocent as fuck. So I'm not saying that either way. I'm just saying. Yeah. But if you could still listen to a nigga that beat his old lady ass on a consistent basis,
true,
and still like his music, like why can't we still like Kel's music? Oh, yeah. We ain't gotta like him as a person.
No, I still listen to him. I ain't gonna see people don't. Oh, you still listen to R. Kelly? Yeah, I do. I don't.
Bro, if you didn't listen,
condone it, but I separate the man from the music, and the music that man made.
Bro, if you don't want to, if you say you don't listen to R. Kelly, then any music from early '90s to mid 2000s you can't listen to.
Oh yeah, he done wrote.
He wrote for B2K. He wrote like come
everybody.
On, like bro.
He wrote for Michael Jackson.
You can't listen to B2K. You can't listen to Aaliyah. You can't listen to Michael. You can't listen to Celine. Like we can keep going here.
Yeah, for real.
So if you canceling him, you got to cancel everything he's put his pen on
and made the beat. Yeah, so them beats you be bumping. Yeah, but like I said, that on all his CDs on the back it say all songs written, arranged, and produced by R. Kelly, except track 3 or track 7. Like, like that man go in there by himself and make a smash, bro. Like, so I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with my other male singer. I'm gonna go old school. Let me get Marvin Gaye. Go Marvin Gaye. I like Marvin.
Yeah.
Marvin got my. I like the way Marvin do it.
That smooth look.
Yeah. We'll go old school on that one.
Well, you took it back to our mama and daddy's music, boy.
Yeah. I go old school. The women. Jennifer Hudson.
Ooh.
Yeah. Chicago represent.
Her voice is so smooth.
Man. Oh yeah. Yeah, she do that singing. And Mariah Carey. I'm gonna go Mariah.
How did I not say Mariah?
I'm gonna go Mariah.
See, and you got to go 90s Mariah, because Mariah today is like, ugh.
Yeah, when she was at her peak.
Yeah.
It wasn't too many. You don't want to do no verse with Mariah now.
No. Hey, I'm going to tell you now, if anybody step on that stage with Mariah, like, they getting blasted, because it's like,
shit.
And think about her features. Like, she gonna bring out Diddy. She gonna bring out Loon. She gonna bring out Bone. She gonna, like, you name the artist from that time era, she can bring it out.
With everybody, bro.
Like.
Yeah, Mariah, yeah. I'm going with them too.
I like them two, too, because they completely, like, different vocally.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they both, like, uphill. Yeah.
They do what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, this was fun. We gotta do this again. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate you having me. I'm gonna have to get you on my podcast.
Oh yeah.
You know,
definitely.
So you know, y'all, hey, check me out. Men Talk 2. That's MENTALKTOO. We on all platforms. I'm actually pop the YouTube up. So
okay.
Get a couple of our little social media stuff up for it.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Check my mans out. This was episode 15 of Sometimes I'm Always Right podcast. We will be trying to be a little more consistent in 2022. This is the first one of the new year, January. So me and my brother probably do one next week or this week. We're going to preview some football for y'all, talk a little music. We're just going to go from there. So thank y'all for listening, checking us out. Shout to my man, Rick Dave.
Hey, you got to hit him with your IG and stuff too. Let him like, hey, I'm gonna plug you on this. Like, even though this yours, like, hit him with yours. That way, you know, if it's something they want to hear you do or whatever.
Oh yeah, IG is Young Dirt Music, all one word. YOUNGDIRTMUSIC. And YouTube channel is Sometimes I'm Always Right. So check me out. Like I said, we'll be doing a couple more, being a little more consistent 2022, getting these podcasts out to you. Also check my man Rick Dave out, Men Talk 2. We'll have the info in there for you so you can check it out. Thank y'all for listening. We'll see y'all next time. We out.